Valentine's Day. A day to show love or consumerism at its finest? The 14th of February is upon us, and as expected, everyone is looking up gift ideas that will express their love, care, and affection for their partners. Now, this is not the most unpleasant thing in the world, at least not while looking at it on face value. But if you stop and take a closer look, you will find that there is something very sinister about the concept of Valentine's Day, and it's lurking just beneath the surface, thus making it one of the biggest scams of all time. Want to know more about this scam of a holiday? Stick with us till the end as we dissect the social construct that is Valentine's Day. So, what is Valentine's Day exactly? We would say that it's a holiday which gives lovers all over the world the opportunity to express their love selflessly. To some, it turns out to be a day of sadness, heartbreak, and unmet high expectations. We mean, not everyone is going to get that rose or card. But as problematic as this scenario is, this is not the major problem of Valentine's Day. From romantic getaways to flowers, chocolates, teddy bears, and jewelry, there's a wide range of products that have been perfectly designed to fit into the construct of Valentine's Day. Not only are we always reminded that diamonds are a girl's best friend, but we also have to purchase these gift items at inflated and ridiculous prices. There is no sugarcoating this, and whether you would want to accept it or not, Valentine's Day is not about what it should be. From an innocent representation of caring for the people we love, it is morphed into a capitalist venture that's aimed at consumerism. Why should there be a particular day set aside to celebrate love? Why does everyone feel pressured to gift or be gifted on a single day, as opposed to any other day? A very silly idea, and it is one that was created by one company. The idea that people should feel obligated to get each other lavish or rather cute gifts on this holiday was a big ploy by Hallmark to increase sales of its cards. This marketing strategy would in time prove to be a brilliant one, as there was a total sales of 144 million Valentine's Day cards, selling at 99 cents each. You can imagine the profits the company skated away with. You should note that this was 1916, which means that this absurdity that was created by a company that needed to turn a profit has been around for over a century. At this point, you have to understand that we are not even mad about Valentine's Day, but rather what gets us every time is the intent behind it. This is where consumerism, yes, we said it, comes in. Ever since those first Valentine's Day cards were produced, the consumerism of Valentine's Day has spiraled into the heart-shaped and diamond-studded venture that we clearly see today. You might not want to take our word for it, so we'll hit you with the facts. In the United States, the average person spends about $150 on Valentine's Day. Last year, it was recorded by the National Retail Federation that the United States made a little over $23 billion in revenue that can be linked to Valentine's Day. Over time, these businesses and corporations have mastered the art of using clever marketing strategies to target young couples. The advertising campaigns are designed to get into your head and make you believe that you have to spend that money to impress your partner. Unfortunately, now that Valentine's Day has solidified its position as a social construct, it could only get worse. It is so bad that even kids are subconsciously sucked into this misguided construct. Do we really not realize that expressing love and affection on a single day of the year because you feel like you have to is not a value that should be instilled in kids? You would think that this has no effect on them, but we suppose you might be wrong. Today, it is very easy for children to be exposed to Valentine's Day consumerism. These companies do not go easy with advertising campaigns. There are billboards, web-based ads, and shop displays everywhere for kids to see. Not to mention the excitement and actions of parents and other adults around them on Valentine's Day. Even most adults do not question Valentine's Day, so you can understand that children are in no position to do so. This becomes a problem because this misguided day of love becomes ingrained in their minds, such that it becomes a subconsciously acceptable practice. From a young age, we were all conditioned not to question the reason for Valentine's Day, as well as the financial burden and stress that comes with it. Now, not only have the little ones bought the idea, but they've also begun to run with it. For instance, it has become very common to see kids from the age of 4 drawing big red hearts and making cute little cards for their parents or caretakers. These kids would grow up accepting that Valentine's Day is a part of life and pass this on to their kids, and so on and on it goes. To be fair, the entire system is flawed. Children should be raised to develop a mind of their own by questioning and critically exploring things that are being shoved down their throats by a capitalist system. The message now is that love can be bought, and as a result, this marketing strategy behind Valentine's Day implies that people who do not receive anything on this day are somehow less worthy than others that did. It is heartbreaking to see some people go out of their way to lavish self-love gifts for themselves just because nobody would do it for them. We're definitely not against self-love. Far from it. We would just prefer if it was a random gesture to appreciate yourself as opposed to being pressured into doing so. Being truly loved is one of our greatest needs as humans, and the fact is that capitalism has weaponized love. You would know something is wrong when there's a lockdown due to a pandemic, and people are more concerned with missing out on Valentine's Day, as opposed to thinking about actual problems like making ends meet. This scenario isn't something we got from a futuristic or dystopian movie. This actually happened during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. These businesses and organizations have gotten away with exploiting the emotional aspect of Valentine's Day. They make use of images of seemingly happy couples and any other form of media that will subconsciously convince people to spend more money. Speaking of images, we could go on and on about how these campaigns paint a picture of an ideal relationship being a white heterosexual couple. If you pay attention to all the ads leading up to Valentine's Day, you will notice that other minorities like interracial couples rarely make it to these campaigns. We don't need to explain just how much damage this does to these minorities and how they see themselves. Having to deal with guilt about something like your body image is just beyond awful. If you do not generally agree with us on this, then at least you can agree that you felt the pressure of this endless cycle of consumerism at least once in your life. That we need to keep up with societal expectations and purchase more gifts each year, with the intention of making each one better than the last, is one we can all relate to. According to a survey taken by the National Retail Foundation of over 6,000 people, it has been established that most people who take part in Valentine's Day do it out of obligation. The survey also reveals that men feel more obligated than women to take part in Valentine's Day. Even more shocking is the revelation that women make all these Valentine's Day plans with expectations that their partner would return the gesture in a more lavish way than they intend to. How exactly do we get there? The origins of Valentine's Day are not exactly clear. In fact, we believe that the mystery behind the holiday has only added to the appeal of celebrating it. There are so many historical versions, but the most preferred are the depictions of Cupid, the god of love from ancient mythology. There are also links that have been tied to the holiday to the martyred Christian saint named Valentine. At the time, marriage had become a crime because the king believed single men made for better soldiers. Valentine is said to have broken the law by marrying lovers in secret, and that this holiday was created to honor him. Not to mention the theory that Valentine's Day was hijacked from the pagan festival of Lupercalia that celebrates fertility. Many believe that the 14th of February was chosen for this holiday because Juno, the goddess of love and marriage, was honored on the same day. Wherever this holiday came from, there's no denying that this event was hijacked by Hallmark in an attempt to get money out of unsuspecting couples. Sadly, it has only gotten worse. In recent times, around $8 million have been spent on wine, and over $4 billion spent on flowers alone in the week leading up to Valentine's. Other companies like Flowers.com, the American Greeting Corporation, Tiffany & Co., the Hershey Company, and Victoria's Secret have also successfully established themselves as staples of the holiday. The American Greeting Corporation rakes in $1.7 billion annually. And guess what? 25% of that comes from Valentine's Day. 45% of people who participate in Valentine's Day purchase flowers. So you can imagine just how much Flowers.com is profiting from this holiday every year. We are talking about billions of dollars. Hershey's has got those heart-shaped chocolates on lock, and a Tiffany jewelry piece is every girl's dream for Valentine's Day. We just don't see an end to this. We would love nothing more than to hear your thoughts on this. Do you see this facade, or are you generally just indifferent about it? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video if you've enjoyed it so far. For more content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss them. Valentine's Day should be a day that gives people the opportunity to express love. It shouldn't have to be limited to one day in the year. And it certainly shouldn't be promoted through consumerism. Capitalism has ruined the holiday by making love seem shallow and easily replaceable with gifts and extravagant temporary displays of affection that, quite frankly, benefit these companies more than the couples themselves. Our advice? Don't wait for Valentine's Day to do something special for the people you care about.